Hello y'all, this is KW0415 and we are continuing our Let's Play Paradise Killer series. Alright, so last time we found out some interesting secrets including a hidden killer, and then a killer demon, both of which were able to find their way through the Holy Seals and take out the council members. So we are investigating a couple of those leads. We also talked to Yuri Knight and he claims to basically not have anything to do with it, even though we found evidence to the contrary. So we're going to talk to Doom Jazz because we want to talk about some of the blood samples. So, hello Doom Jazz. So let's hang out with him. Got a sec, Doc?
I've got all the time.
I've got all the time in the world for you. You know that.
Missed you, love
It's been
guys.
so long since we spent time together. You still a wine and whiskey woman?
Don't test me.
Not a lot of either in the Idlelands. Want a glass with me? Enjoy the island for a few minutes before getting back to all that murder? Got a bottle of Freedom Letter open. Sure.
Oh, I'm glad to
I'd
be
love
back.
a glass. Just a small one, though.
Fabulous.
That's the
Lady
spirit.
love
How does it feel to
guys.
be investigating again?
Time to breathe life.
Time to breathe life back into paradise. Haha, indeed it is.
Sure.
How has the Dr. been since I last saw him? Keeping entertained, you know. It's a small island, but there's always a way to have fun.
Sure.
I'm sure there is. Only one way to find out.
I have a bad feeling. about
Relentless.
this.
You don't give up, do you? Can you blame me? It was an unforgettable night, Loved Eyes.
Theoretically.
Maybe you've got some time right now. Each second I spend here allows the truth to slink further into shadows. Paradise can't wait, huh? Feel free to swing by any time, Loved Eyes. I'll keep that in mind.
I've got all the time.
I'm
in the
enraptured
world
by you, Loved
for
Eyes. Besotted, enthralled.
I have a bad
Where is this
feeling
going?
about this.
I understand the key to your heart is information. You desire the unknown. You desire to know about
You've
people.
got this wrong.
Maybe there's something I can help you with. Alright. You said you might be able to help me?
You've got this
Loved Eyes,
wrong.
you've charmed me. Despite the tragedy of last night, this island is infinitely more radiant now that you're here. Because it's you and I can't get you out of my head, I'll break some ethics. I've treated witness for death scream trauma. He started complaining of being able to hear screaming on occasion.
I see.
We had no idea what the cause was, but it kept happening. I eventually narrowed it down to psychic death screams. What the heck is that? When someone dies, they involuntarily emit a death scream and a burst of psychic energy. Normally you can't hear them, but he'd become attuned to them. How?
Strange.
That's still a mystery. I don't know if we'll ever know. He attributes it to the god's anger. He's all doom and gloom about us not doing enough to please the gods. He's taken it as one of the many signs of the end times. Probably because he's been messing around with demons, but, treatment? What treatment does he take? High strength migraine relief. That's the only thing that's worked. What about during the citizen slaughter ritual at the end of an island? Surely that would be overwhelming. That's different. The priest conducting the ritual channeled the psychic energy released by the slaughter into energy for the gods. It's dissipated away from the
The
island.
investigator
Does
is
anyone
here.
else suffer from them?
Strange.
We had a case on Island 15. A syndicate member killed themselves because they kept hearing them. But no one else on the island. Not in the way Witness does. I think demons can probably feel them. Every demon we've encountered has been attuned to psychic energy. Would this include the demonically possessed?
worried.
Probably, but I can't say for
Ooh,
sure.
The
How would it
investigator
affect
is
them?
here.
I'd imagine a spike in adrenaline. Anything else about Witness?
I had nothing to do with this.
I've been worried about his mental health.
That's not
He's
nice.
become secretive and guarded. It's manifesting in the standard ways, but multiple appointments with him have been interrupted by phone calls. He won't take a call with someone in the room and always steps out on his balcony. Other people have reported the same thing. Who? Architect Carmelina. She started noticing it several years ago. She's worried that he was slipping into paranoia. Why are you suddenly telling me this? It's been playing on my mind. I've been thinking about last night and the lunatics we have on the island. Then the heavens send an angel to come and question me. Thank you, Doctor. You've been invaluable. Remember to hurry on back if you need an examination or anything. I know what examination means. I found a door.
What?
Door? The
Don't
back door to
test.
your clinic.
Sure.
The connection to the Nightmare Console that logs who enters and exits the Syndicate headquarters has been broken. Is it really? I had no idea.
Sure.
Sure you didn't. Did you experience a comms blackout last night from the reality folding drive burst? Can't say I did. They're pretty unusual. What do you know about a photo taken of Grace's throat during your examination? I took photos, but they were confiscated by Akiko, classified or whatever. I found one on the Marshal's server. Can I get your opinion on it? The bruising on the throat looks odd.
Hypothetically.
That's because the fingers that did it aren't uniform. In normal strangulation, bruising, you can see areas of pressure from the fingertips and the knuckles.
How?
The pressure on these is misaligned. This is normally because the attacker is wearing jewelry, Specifically, in this case, a ring on their wedding ring
The
finger.
investigator
What about
is
power
here.
armor? No, the gauntlets on the Marshal's power armor are gloves with armor plates on the top of the hands. Who wears a wedding ring? Or wore a wedding ring? This was 10 years ago. Doc, the third holy seal is a blood lock coded to the council
worried.
blood. Makes sense. Who's got council blood? Is this a trick question, Love Dies? Only to council. What if that wasn't
You're
true?
joking.
Are you asking if someone secretly has council blood? That's a stretch, Love Dies. What about you? Do you keep samples of council blood? I do for medical reasons. They're locked down, though. Could someone have taken one?
Hypothetically.
They're under high
Ooh,
security.
the
Anything
investigator
suspicious
is
recently?
here.
Nope. Anyone been in your clinic who shouldn't be in there recently?
The island is about
Nope,
to
although I
end.
did catch Sam in there. He was just picking up his prescription, though.
Sure.
Can you check that the council blood samples are all accounted for? Let me just pull up the inventory on my phone. Sorry, the app is taking ages to load. That's odd. There's one missing, but the security alarm didn't go off. Whose sample is missing? Kafka Memories.
Sure.
There's an anomaly with Kafka's login to the blood
I
log.
had no idea.
This is bad,
I
Love
don't
Dies. You
like
don't need to tell
this.
me. This puts you and or Sam at the scene.
I had nothing
I had nothing to do with this. A blood sample from your clinic was found on the seal. You found Sam snooping in your clinic. Maybe he took the sample and used
You've
it.
got this
Well, it
wrong.
sure as heck wasn't me. Why don't we know who Henry's father is?
Theoretically.
You mean why wasn't that tracked like every other birth? Yes, you're the doctor after all. When she gave birth, she said she didn't know who the father was. What about DNA? The test came up
I
blank.
don't like
Isn't
this.
that concerning? Very. Not a lot I can do, though.
That's weird.
Why would a DNA test come up blank? We missed someone and don't have them recorded. I don't think this is important, Love Dies. I'm not sure how this relates to the council
Got
murder.
it.
What if someone deliberately kept a birth a secret? Why would they do that? Someone having an affair they shouldn't be? It's a possibility, but they'd need some high-level clearance for that. Or access to you.
Investigator.
That's quite the accusation, investigator. I's Kwame fathered a
I had
child.
no idea.
What?
The investigator
The
is
blood
here.
samples match. The only place you could have gotten a sample of Kwame's blood is from his grave. You broke into my best friend's grave to get a blood sample? You desecrate the resting place of someone I consider a brother to run around with some conspiracy theory?
What?
We're done here. I like you, investigator, and I'll help you with any genuine lines of inquiry you have, but I won't tolerate this. Did you see the architect last night?
been
She said
wonderful
at the
to
crisis
see you
meeting that
again.
she was at Witness's apartment. Witness can probably tell you more. What do you know about the Fourth Holy Seal? Not a thing, Love Dies, council secrets and all that. Know anything about the demons on the island? What are you talking about, Love Dies? The marshals killed them all, didn't they? No, they didn't. Goodbye. May the cosmos be a mystery, and may you reach the moon. Alright, so we now have more lines of inquiry. But I am going to go to the celebratory gardens, and I'm going to check out the... I'm going to fast travel to the Nightmare Computer near the Paradise Gates. Because I want to check an alibi, and also see if there are any secrets that I need to be looking for. Oh, hello there. I'll take that, thank you. Yep, thank you. So I gotta get to the celebratory gardens. And I need to get to the save point here. I'm gonna save first and then fast travel. Don't want to lose any progress. Ba-da-da-da-da. Nah, this one. There we go. I don't even know what day it is sometimes. So fast travel. It's gonna cost 1 blood crystal. That's okay. I found 2 along the way. 2 Doom Jazz, so we're good. So where can I take you? You can take me to the Paradise Gates, please. No worries, LD. Let's go. Now, I don't think I activated this, so I don't think I'm going to be able to get in there. But I do know how to get in that. So we need to go to this computer, Nightmare Computer. And we're checking Lydia and Sam Daybreak's alibis here. So let's see if we can crack those or if they're going to get confirmed. Alright, so Cosmos for that. Should be that one, and then that one. And then we're going to have the goat, which is not Tom Brady this time around. My boy Tom Brady. And then the 3 stars. Alright, let's see what we got. I've got the logs to the Paradise Gates.
Sure.
Let's see. Multiple entries for Lydia and other Syndicate members through the night. Most of the Syndicate were taken through the gates to the next island. 2356 camera log. Lydia Daybreak and Sam Daybreak both arrive. Blood vials authenticated. Lydia Daybreak and Sam Daybreak. Paradise Gates warm-up sequence initiated. Status critical. Paradise Gates sealed. Authorization judge. Paradise Gates emergency purge. Blood vials removed. Lydia Daybreak, Sam Daybreak. And then 008 to 2356. Camera log. Lydia Daybreak, Sam Daybreak leave.
Got it.
Lydia and Sam started the warm-up sequence for the gates, but didn't enter them. The gates were shut down and purged their power when Judge ordered the lockdown. The camera on the Nightmare computer confirms they were here the entire time. Their alibi is solid for this night. But there are still some questions as to the repelling gear, the tire tracks. Alright, so... I need to activate that. Because I don't think there's any way I'm going to be able to get over that fence otherwise. Because not only is there something to get there, but there's a ladder there. So I'm going to go ahead and let's see if I can go to the pier. If not, then I'm going to have to think of an alternate. So, where can I take you? Okay, I don't want to go to the beach. Alright, well, I'm going to have to go back to the gardens, and I'm going to have to make that a fast trail point. Alright, so, we could actually question Lydia Daybreak a little bit as well. But I do want to... There is something over near that gate that I need to investigate. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. So, and it's something that's related to what was said about witness. So that would be worth the time to investigate. La 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 da da da. Alright, so I just want to go down here. That way I don't have to jump up there. So yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to make that another fast travel point. That way, and to activate, that's up above, so I'm going to have to wait for that. Anyway, so that's the idle lands up there, where we were in. There we go. So we're going to go ahead and do that first. Unlock fast travel. And then fast travel. Symbol of a kiss, starlight skin obtained. Thank you. I don't mess around with starlight skins, but... So where can I take you? Back to the Paradise Gates, please. No worries, LD, let's go. Alright, and then we can open this. Get our little cutscene there. The Way of the Blood Bar, 25th Island sequence. I like it when the islands end. Change is good. Will we have any more change? We're on Perfect 25 now. This will be the last island. Are you sure? No, being sure about anything is a mistake. You never commit to anything. And you let yourself believe too easily. Woo! That's a good exchange. I'm skeptical most of the time. Hair Trigger. That's an interesting name for a whiskey. So you can hear it, right?
Sure.
I have no idea what this is. It has a data port though. Starlight can analyze it. Starlight seems to be having trouble processing this. Encryption detected. Initiating cracking. What the heck is this thing sitting here for?
What the hell?
It looks like some kind of audio device. It has a directional speaker that's pointed at Henry's cell. Cracking success. Diagnostic battery 52%. Memory crystal state drive 8 trillion terabytes. Recording function enabled. Playback function enabled. Not currently playing. File extension unknown. Device designation MHIAAD manufacturer. Masahiro Heavy Industries. Syndicate patent a device that directs aural frequencies at target for use in riot control and wartime operations. Foreign modification detected. Crystal state drive added. Processing data type. Scanning records. Match found. Island sequence 15. Discovery of death scream trauma by Dr. Doom. Data type in device memory matches report 7226334349643. Author Dr. Doomjazz. Title Psychic Death Scream Trauma. So this is an aural attack device made by Masahiro Heavy Industries. It directs focused sound at a target in a very narrow cone, essentially an auto sniper rifle.
Sure.
So far, so normal.
I don't like this.
But a modification has been done to the device. It plays a file type that Starlight doesn't recognize. The closest match to the data is a report about psychic death scream trauma that Doomjazz filed on Island 15. Why does Paradise always have to be so strange?
Sure.
I should speak to the doctor. Indeed. Let's see if there's anything else. Briefly. Just gonna look out here. We have a relic, by the looks of it. Zealous carving obtained. A carving from the birth of the Syndicate. Citizens worship, the Syndicate worship, and the gods gorge on psychic energy. Alright, that's cool. I think one time I ran all the way around as far as I could, but I'm not going to do that now. That's very tedious and time consuming. Instead, we're going to run back to the here where there's a ladder. Plot convenience right there, right? So unfortunately, Lady Love Dice cannot swim, so we're going to have to fast travel back. Let's go ahead and go back to Doomjazz and see if he can tell us anything about that. So, where can I take you? You can take me back to the Salvatore Gardens. No worries, LD. Let's go. So, we're going to go back to Doomjazz. We're going to ask about this. And I have some questions for Witness to the End about his psychic psychic energy perception abilities. Alright, we'll jump over here. And then we go back down this elevator to Doomjazz's yacht. And Doomjazz is a doctor, so I guess he can afford a yacht. Alright, and along the way we go. If you go back to Crying Grudge, he just says, I'm bored if you get the heck out of here. So that's not even worth time investment. Hello, Dr. Doomjazz again. Let's hang out again, see if we can get more information. Got a sec, Doc? How's the investigation going? Caught a bad guy yet? I think I've got some handcuffs somewhere around here if you need them. How many people have you used them on? Only a few special ones. Still not settled down then. Not that kind of guy. Too much to experience. It's a small island, not that much to experience. Every person is unique. Each island has a lot of new people. Relationships with citizens are forbidden.
Wonderful.
Do you want me to get the handcuffs? Want to take me in? You replaced your arms. Nice topic change. An updated model by MHI. They have improved haptics in the fingers. Strictly for medical purposes, I'm sure. Want to test them?
Sorry.
I'm supposed to be investigating a mass murder.
It's been wonderful
Everyone
to
is
see you
supposed to
again.
do a lot of things. Let's see what happens later. Goodbye, Doc.
My favorite
I'm enraptured by you, Love Dies. Besottled,
I
enthralled.
have a bad feeling.
Where's
about
this going? I understand the key to your heart is information. You desire the unknown. You desire to know about people.
You've got this
Maybe
wrong.
there's something I can help you with. Do you have something you want to tell the investigator?
What?
Akiko's in trouble. She's been mixing business and pleasure. The council found out. They're planning on stripping her of authority on the next island. Is this about her relationship with Captain Ba?
Why?
So you know.
The facts
And
are
who
true.
told
You've
you?
got this wrong.
Ais Kawami. A while before he died, he gets loose-lipped after a
The
drink.
investigator is
And who
here.
told Akiko?
Fabulous.
I get loose-lipped around a woman in power armor.
I'm glad to be back.
Thank you, Doc. That door to the back of your
What?
clinic. What about
Why?
it? Why is it broken? You know I need to investigate this.
Lady Love died.
Lady Love Dies, you of all people should know why I can't have that door locking who goes in and
Oh.
out. So you admit you tampered with it. I didn't tamper with it. I gave the D2 caster machine in my clinic a little too much juice and it tripped fuses all over. When it rebooted, that system failed. And you chose not to get it
I had
fixed.
nothing to do with
Sure,
this.
but it's because I entertain guests, not because I want to murder the council.
Got it.
I'll make a note. What about death screams? Could they cause an adrenaline burst?
How?
Maybe, but I don't know how you'd weaponize a death scream. What about one of these?
How?
It looks like it records death screams. Is that a directional speaker?
Ooh,
It
the
is. How would you
investigator is
record a
here.
death scream? You could record the brain activity using electrodes. This device looks like it has a crystal in it. Some crystals are capable of recording emotions. The death scream gets written to that, and upon stimulation, the crystal would output the scream. It's a one-shot use, though. You can see that the crystal is burnt out. I could never experience the death screams as I'm not a sufferer. I presume you want my opinion, though. The demon that possessed Henry is attuned to psychic energy. This could have been used to agitate it. Handy if you wanted to turn Henry into a weapon. Absolutely. May the cosmos be a mystery, and may you reach the moon. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and head back up this way. We'll talk to the Architect Carmelina, see if we can get any clarification about what's been going on. Especially, you know, these corridors. Now, I've mentioned this before, but sometimes the answers don't come to light until the trial. So even if you find all the evidence possible, people will still clam up, and they will not basically confess until the trial. So I need to get to Carmelina, and then she's up this way.
Halt! What do you want, freak?
Hey, just let me in so I can speak with
Are
Carmelina,
you
please.
still investigating?
Yes, I am. Henry Division has been caught. Do we have to go through this every time? Just take me to see Carmelina, please. Carmelina sounds... Yes, I know.
Sure.
Are you sure you were with the witness all night?
Craft is its
Yes,
own
all
reward.
night. And you didn't leave him for a moment.
Investigator.
Do you have something you wish to ask,
Crime is
investigator?
repulsive.
What about when Akiko called him? Didn't he leave the room? He did leave the room to take the call on his balcony. People leave the room for other reasons as well.
Do your job.
Do you wish for me to recall each time either of us went to the bathroom? Absolutely. What if I said there were secret trans-dimensional corridors crisscrossing the island?
We have achieved perfection.
I say that you spent too long in the scorching sun, so you don't know anything about them. I have no idea what you're talking about. To be clear, you are denying crafting secret corridors and hiding a killer within them. Of course I am. That's totally unbelievable. I think you need a rest, investigator. Crime doesn't rest, so nor do I. Let's see you explain this away in the trials. Explain what? A total fantasy? We'll see. Did Witness look like he was in pain when the council were murdered?
How dare
Do
you?
you know about his illness? Witness suffers greatly whenever someone dies on these islands, be they citizen or syndicate member. Last night he doubled over in pain, breathless in agony. He suffers so much when there is a death. Yuri claims that the reality folding drive caused the comms blackout last night. Is that something that can happen with the reality folding
I have
drive?
no idea what you're
Why are you
talking
asking
about.
me? The drive is operated by Masahiro Heavy Industries, but none of their representatives are left on the Paradise. You're the architect, so I thought you might know something. I can't help you with the specifics, but there have been instances of the drive causing blackouts at the end of an
The
island.
investigator
Did you
is
experience it
here.
last night? Nope. They are localized though, so that isn't to say that it didn't happen. The drive performs a burst of power each island. It throws a lot of radiation and particles out into the air. If Yuri was in a patch of radiation, it would have caused a blackout
Got
temporarily.
it.
Do you think it is convenient that it happened around the time of the murder?
How dare
Do
you?
you? That's what I'm trying to work out. Yuri is a loyal member of the Syndicate. You do well to focus on the real suspect instead. That being a very convenient suspect. I've been in your bunker. Why was it coded only to Witness's blood vial?
I beg your
It
pardon?
embarrasses me to say it, but it was a lover's retreat. I disliked the design as a bunker and dropped my plan for them. It sat unused.
Craft is its own
Spending time
reward.
there with Witness felt illicit, exciting, but things didn't work out. I haven't been in there in years, so I saw in the logs I pulled
Don't
from
test
it.
me.
So you definitely weren't experimenting on a killer demon in there. Absolutely not. Know anything about demons on the
This is
island?
nonsense.
Besides the one that resides within the killer? alleged killer. Nothing has been proven yet. He's still an alleged killer. Quite. The marshals did an exemplary job of wiping demons out. It was not enough to stop the corruption, though. Do you know anything about the Third Holy Seal? It is a secret investigator, built without my knowledge. I'm going to hang out with her, see if we can get more information. Can I ask you something, Architect?
Oh, I'm glad to be
What's
back.
your dog's name? Platinum. When did you
We
get
have
him?
achieved perfection.
This island a few years ago. During an abduction operation, a stray followed the marshals back. Have you enjoyed having him?
Beg your
Of course.
pardon?
What a strange question. Can I pet him? If you must. Who's a good boy? Are you a good boy? Can you help me sniff out the
Can
murderer?
I help you with anything?
Can I help you with anything else, investigator? I'm busy. So, nothing yet. Made a silent goat walk with you, and may you reach the moon. Okay, so let's go ahead and save, and then we'll end this episode. A conspiracy crafted from the fabric of the island? Did Carmelina's hidden killer commit the crime to end all crimes? That is the question. And then, I'm not really sure what direction I want to take this investigation afterward. I'm going to sort of explore the options. And then I'm going to go ahead and begin the next episode with said plan, hopefully. I mean, Witness to the End's close, but I don't want to talk to him quite yet. That one. Alright, so until the next episode, everyone take care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye for now. Up here, just a friendly reminder that this content is partially sponsored by a trio. Logo's up there. A trio is an organization that allows content creators to find sponsorship opportunities on their website. So if you do end up going on their website and you do decide to register, please put in the code KDUB4, which is KAYBU4, and that referral will put $5 toward my channel. I appreciate your support on that. In addition, did you like the content? Go ahead and hit the like button. And if you want to get notifications for future uploads, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you. Take care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye, everyone, for now.